Hello students, in this video we'll discuss data warehousing architecture. So this is my data warehouse architecture. It has four elements: data sources, data transformation, data mart or warehouse, accessing users and applications. So the first element is collecting raw data from different sources. ERP system, legacy systems, point of sale, RFID systems, external source suppliers, collecting raw data from different sources. The next step is this collected data should be transformed to support my decision making. Second step is transforming the collected data to support the decision making. Right? So here it includes you have to select your data, extract it, clean, compute the fields. I'll explain in the next slide. Integrate data and you have to load it. The next element is loading the data into either your data mart or data warehouse. You know what is data mart? It comes under bottom up approach. It is for your individual functional units. Data related with individual functional units is your data mart, and the complete set of data, right? A complete organization data is your data warehouse. Right? So one for each department is your data mart, one for the whole is your data warehouse. Either you can store it in your data mart or you can store it in your data warehouse. After storing it in your data warehouse or data mart, you can analyze it, you can mine your data to get knowledge out of it. Right? So these are the four elements of your data warehousing architecture. So as we have seen here, the first step is collecting raw data from different sources. So what could be the sources? So your data sources, it can be an operation data. Operation data is like collecting data from all business applications. Right? As it is mentioned here, including your ERP system, we have to collect the data. So ERP system will be the backbone for any organization's IT sector. Right. Next is like specialized applications, supply data from supply chain management, budget data, then point of sale terminal, right? As it is mentioned here. So these all comes under specialized applications. You have to collect data from these areas. Next is external syndicated data, like your data related to weather and economic data, right? That comes under economic syndicated data. So here in the first step, I'll collect data, raw data from different sources, and I'll transform it. I load it into either data mart or data warehouse for mining or analyzing. Right. The next step is data loading process. So this data loading process, like what is data loading process? I have to update my data mart or data warehouse with good quality data. So this is called your ETL cycle: extract, transform, load cycle. Extract, transform and load cycle. Here data should be extracted from the operational database sources as well as other applications on a regular basis, right? Operational data and from specialized application and external data should be extracted in a regular basis. Then what you have to do is like this extracted data should be aligned, right? It should be aligned, then it should be cleansed, right? What do you mean by cleaning? Dealing with the irregularities, and if there is any missing data, that has to be rectified. That is cleaning your data. After cleaning, you have to roll back your data. You have to summarize your data, right? You have to summarize your data to some level of granularity. Then if there is any fields to be calculated, you have to calculate it, right? As I told, daily sales total is a field that has to be calculated daily. Right? Likewise, if there is any field that has to be calculated, you have to calculate it. And at last, you can store it in your, you can load it in your database and, data warehouse. And while loading, you have to see the entire data should be brought to the same format as the central table of data warehouse. We can see this, what is this central table? So it should be in the same format, right? Entire data should be in the same format with that of the central table, and at last I'll upload into my data warehouse. Next is data warehouse design. As I said, the most popular architecture of this data warehouse is your star schema. Right, this star schema will have a central rectangular table. This table contains the area of interest. Right, it will contain the details related to area of interest, and this central rectangular table will be surrounded by lookup table. So this lookup table will contain the detailed values. Right, you can see here. So the central rectangular table will have the interested fields, and the details of this field will be available in this lookup table. If you take salesperson ID, only ID will be in the central table. Lookup table will contain the name related to that person ID. Right. Similarly, you can see region ID will be in the central table, and the name of the region corresponding to the ID will be in your lookup table. So this is your star schema. Right. And at last, data warehouse access. As you see in this architecture, right, I can use this online analytical processing tools or queries and dashboards, right, to analyze or to mine your data that is stored in your data warehouse. So this is all about your data warehouse architecture. Thank you.